Welcome to Central News. I'm Hilary Entwistle. In today's news, local Rotorua boys J-Geeks may not have won New Zealand's Got Talent, but that has not stopped some of their summer tours selling out. The group who played last night in Hamilton are not just singers, they are all-round entertainers. Jermaine Leaf, founder of J-Geeks, says that despite the group not winning New Zealand's Got Talent, it was great for increasing their public profile, as it gave them a chance to show New Zealand the modern Māori man, metro, ripped, funny, crazy and artistic.
We are a group called the J-Geeks. We're a pop culture fusion of metro and Māori. We take city flavours and crazy Māoriness, and we take the ancestors' footsteps that led before us, and we dance in between them. We basically been together for about 4 years. It was like a big taniwha that travelled from the bottom of the South Island, travelled up to the North Island, flicked up a couple of Māoris on his tail. You jumped on the back and you started riding it. Pick up this guy. Let's go. And that's how it began and ended.
The Transport and Heavy Machinery Expo is only held every 4 years, and this year it is back, and it's from the 7th of March to the 9th of March. The expo will include a show and shine competition, training and recruitment village, a live drive, a seminar series and a celebration of vintage trucks. John Calder of the Mystery Creek Event Centre says the 3-day event is not just for truck enthusiasts.
Well, the Expo, the transport and heavy equipment industry, this is really their premier event. It's run every 4 years. It ties in with their procurement cycles. It's well supported by the endorsee group that we have. And it's really a chance for the industry to get together to see the latest products, the latest developments, innovations, through the seminar series, hear about all those topical issues that are relevant to the industry at the moment, and ensure that, that the industry stays well connected.
The Waikato and Bay Plenty division of the Cancer Society are applauding the government's decision to introduce plain packaging for tobacco products. New Zealand is set to become the second country to introduce plain packaging for tobacco after Australia introduced the measure late last year. Rachel Moonsey from the Cancer Society says their major concern is they don't want children to start smoking. Plain packaging requires all tobacco products to be sold in packaging with only a plain font brand name. There is no colour, decoration or design to add appeal, no trademarks, logos, descriptors, inserts or promotional information. However, graphic warnings are still displayed. Almost 800 juniors from 40 clubs around the country will be at the main Mount Maunganui Beach to take part in the New Zealand Under-14 Oceans 13 Championships. The event opened today and will run until Sunday. For the second year in a row, the event will double as the finale of the Sonic Surf Race series, pitting some of New Zealand's best senior talent against each other in 3 Ironman Eliminator races on Friday and Saturday. Now for our region's weather. Hamilton, it is going to be sunny and warm with a few southwest breezes and an expected high of 29 and an overnight low of 11. Tauranga U2 will have a sunny day with southwest breezes. Your expected high is 27 and an overnight low of 14. Just ahead, O Week at the Tech. Welcome to Central News on TV Central. It is that time of year again when the students go back to uni or they start for the first time. Last week we found out what the University of Waikato were up to. Now we find out what our other tertiary provider for our regions, the Bay of Plenty Polytechnic, is up to.
We have O Week starting on the 25th of February, which is week 2 of semester, so we give our students a week to find their feet before we really get into the fun stuff.
Can you take us through the schedule?
I can give you a little synopsis. We have everything from jelly wrestling, which is an annual event that we just can't take off the schedule, to some live music from our music students. And we have a whole lot of businesses from the community coming in, so we have like a market kind of set up, student discounts, all that kind of thing.
Because you have human bowling.
Yeah.
What's that?
So it's just exactly like 10-pin bowling, but it's you bowl yourself down a slip and slide essentially to some 10 pins.
Now the Street Pro is quite iconic for the Polytechnic. Tell us about that.
Yeah, I was actually talking with staff yesterday trying to work out exactly how long the Street Parade would be going for. And I spoke to some staff that have been here for 20 years and they can't remember a time when it wasn't around. So yeah, it's a long running event, and it's basically just all about getting together with your classmates and tutors, dressing up, coming up with a theme and walking down the main street of Tauranga. So it's a really cool way to orientate students new to the area to Tauranga, welcome them to Tauranga, and also great team bonding for classes.
Who were last year's winners?
Last year's winners were our fitness class. They have two very enthusiastic and competitive tutors, so they're always in the top two every year. Last year they were dressed in 80s aerobics gear and they marched down the main street to that Party Rockers song. But it was actually really close between them and hairdressing, and we had to have a chant battle at the end to determine the winner.
So what did hairdressing do?
They had a beautiful old vintage car, like topless, and they were all dressed up in grease outfits with their hair all up, and yeah, it was really cool. Roller skates and everything.
What do you think the judges look for in the winners?
Well, the event's sponsored by ANZ, so they give up a cash prize to the winner, so they're our judges, and I think they look for things like enthusiasm, originality, teamwork, all those E words.
Tell us about the Find Your Feet video that you guys have done.
Yeah, this is something we're really excited about. Traditionally, in week one of each semester, we get a whole lot of different staff members from around the Polytech together, and all the new students into lecture theatres over the course of a week, so we can be doing like 10 sessions, and we just talk about all the different services available to them, and it's just an information overload, really daunting, and it's just too much information basically for one session. So we have been talking about putting this video together for years, and we finally did it. It only cuts the whole 2-hour lecture down into 6 minutes, and it's really fun and engaging. It just welcomes students to the Polytech and talks a little bit about all the different services, and and it's hopefully a little bit more lighthearted than those things. And we've uploaded it to YouTube so they can view it in class with the tutors can view it with their students, and then students can refer back to it at any time on YouTube. So yeah, really excited.
So tell us a little bit more about student services.
So we have obviously a library on campus, which we call the Artia, and in there's staff that can help you with everything from numeracy to writing, computers. We have like a security team on campus who can escort you to your vehicle if you're here studying late at night. We have our hairdressing students run a salon, our beauty students run a salon. We have an aquatic centre, a gym. So yeah, there's just a whole host of things that a tutor could never remember to tell students all in one go. So the video is a really cool way of introducing them to all of these things, and it's almost like a tour of the campus, essentially.
And what are some of the student-run services that you guys have here at the Polytech?
As a student of Bot Poly, there's actually loads of really cool stuff that you can get on campus a lot cheaper than around town. So some of these are, you can go to the beauty students, they run a salon, so you could have a facial for, I think they're $5. You could get your nails done. The massage students in the room next door do full body massages or just a neck massage, so plenty of relaxation options. You can have your hair done, so everything from colour cuts, blow waves. If you have like an event on a Friday or something, they could do your hair up. Our automotive boys and girls run Bay Auto, so you can drop your car in for a warrant on any day of the week and pick it up at the end of the day after you've done your course and stuff. And lots of staff take advantage of that. It's highly booked up, so pays to book for that one.
Because starting at a polytechnic or a university for first time can be a little bit stressful. What would you suggest we could do there?
Yeah, we have a health centre located on campus, so we have 2 health nurses, which you can go to for anything from the common cold to STI checks or whatever. But they can also refer you on to a counsellor or a doctor, and all these services are generally free for students.
So why should students go to OWIC?
Well, the first few weeks or a month as a new student can be extremely daunting. Finding your way around campus and meeting new people, often being new to the area. So O-Week's just a great opportunity for you to forget about your studies for the week or a few hours each day, meet some new people, have loads of fun, and be orientated around the campus but also around Tauranga.
To find out more about the O-Week or about the Polytechnic, visit their website botpoly.ac.nz. Up next, a tattoo expo. Welcome back. All that's hip about urban street culture will be on show at this year's International Tattoo and Art Expo in Hamilton. Amy spoke with event manager Chris Press.
Sure, yep, we've got the International Tattoo and Art Expo coming up this weekend at Clauden's Event Centre. It's the third time the event's been run in Hamilton, and it should be a nice, exciting weekend for people to come out and enjoy the sunshine.
So what range of entertainment can people expect to see on the day?
Right, so the event runs over Saturday and Sunday. On Saturday there's a range of mixed martial arts, Muay Thai, combat jiu-jitsu. We've got a Battle of the Bands competition, the finals happening at the event. We've got Miss Tattoo Burlesque, aerial silks going on. We've got FMX rider Luke Smith from Nitro Circus coming to do some flips. We've got a skate competition. We've got a street stunt rider, as well as all the fabulous artists, graffiti artists, airbrush artists, and of course your tattoo artists. So there's a lot going on over the weekend. Sunday brings the addition of a car show and also the roller derby, so it's going to be another fun day.
So what's the date and the location of the expo?
Yep, the event is this coming weekend, the 23rd and 24th at Clauden's Event Centre. And for those that aren't organised getting their tickets at Ticketek, you can pop down and get your tickets on the door also.
And who can come along? Is there an age restriction for the expo?
There is no age restriction, but there's a recommended age of R18 for the tattooing side of things. But we've got inflatables for the kids, we've got face painting, temporary tattoos for the youngsters. So yeah, it's a fun day out for the whole family. Under 12s are free, so yeah, we recommend that parents get out and bring kids along.
So if someone wanted to get a tattoo on the day, is this possible?
Yeah, it's totally possible. Some of the artists will be booked out, others will have spots available and just be doing walk-ups. So if people are interested, they can either bring their ideas or designs along and maybe pop along early. The gates open at 11, pop down and just walk around and see the artists and see who's available to do some tattooing over the weekend.
Do they need to have anything prepared before they arrive?
No, just have a clear idea of what they want, so they can portray that to the artists that can either then draw something for them or yeah, give them a clearer idea of how much it will cost, and yeah.
And do you have any tips for people trying to find the right tattoo artist for them?
Sure, there's a few of them. We have the tattoo competition is happening on Sunday, so that's a good competition for people to showcase the works that they have, different tattoos that they have. So we've got different categories for best tāmoko and Polynesian influence piece, or more contemporary pieces. We've also got a Miss Tattoo competition. That's been really popular over the years, so it's sort of a pin-up competition going on. We've obviously got the Muay Thai competition, and what other competitions do we have over the weekend for people to enjoy? There's, drawing a blank. Yeah, the main two would be Miss Tattoo and the tattoo competition for people to enter. Obviously the Battle of the Bands is happening as well, so yeah, there's a load going on over the weekend, and you can check out more on the website about what's taking place.
How can you reassure the viewers of the hygiene side of things?
People can register for the tattoo competition over the weekend. They can pop along to the information desk on Saturday and see the girls who will register them. The Miss Tattoo competition, unfortunately, is just pre-entry, so we've already got that sorted, and yeah, there won't be an available spot for people over the weekend to get involved with that one, but everyone can come along and enjoy it.
Can you tell us about the Expo's competitions?
You can pop along to the website. The website is www.tattooart.co.nz, and there's links to ticketing and Facebook, so it has links to all the attending artists and ways to get in touch with them if anyone is interested in booking in some ink over the weekend.
So how can people enter for these competitions?
Yeah, I would recommend that people just get along early and pop around and look at the artist portfolios. We've got artists coming from all around the world. There's some Oriental artists that like doing, obviously working in the Oriental style of tattooing, more traditional style. Some Tamoko or Polynesian artists are going to be coming along. So yeah, I would just recommend to find the artist that's best suited for you. Check out portfolios, chat with the artists directly. They're a friendly bunch of guys, so they're very approachable. So yeah, just pop along early, walk around and see who you sort of gel with. Some artists you'll have more of a connection than others. So yeah, I just recommend just looking at portfolios and taking the time to really figure out who you want to go with.
Now, from the ticket sales, what is this money being raised towards?
The hygiene, yes, we have a high standard of health and safety for the weekend, and we only have professional studios attending that have been in the industry for a long period of time. They will have a consent form for anybody looking to get tattooed. They'll also show everybody the sterilised packages and the date of use by to make sure that it's still valid. But yeah, we've had no hassles and no problems in the past, and I would imagine that's going to be the same. All of the artists adhere to a high standard of health and safety.
And how can viewers find out more information about the event?
Each year we work with a charitable group, and this year we are working alongside the SPCA, who do a fabulous job with animals, so we'll have them on site, and we've got some great prizes for the public. We're going to be running raffles and auctions for SPCA throughout the weekend, and we've got numerous things donated from some of the artists and other organisations around the Waikato. So yeah, we're looking forward to working with the SPCA and raising some money for those guys.
For more info, check out tattooart.co.nz. Just ahead, the lovely ladies of Creative Tauranga. If you have just joined us, welcome to Central News. At the beginning of this month, Tauranga held the Youth Festival Summerfest. I caught up with the ladies from Creative Tauranga to find out how it all went and what is happening around town in the creative scene.
Summerfest was fantastic. We had another successful event, trebled on our numbers on the amount of youth that attended, which is fantastic because they're our goal market. And yeah, a good day was had by all. Musicians had a lot of fun. It was just an all-out fabulous day, really. So
sporting t-shirt.
Yes, yeah. So we do have the t-shirts available, yes, and the CDs. So if you want to if you missed it or you want to relive it, you can come and get your t-shirt or your CD at Creative Tauranga.
So how many people actually came on the day?
We had around 8,000, but less than last time. But last time we were blessed with a long weekend, so it meant there was sort of a lot more people around. So we're really happy with that crowd number. It meant it wasn't packed in there. There was so much activity that people were able to move around really easily. So yeah, we're now pulling it apart and looking at whether we'll put it again together for 2014.
And what are people saying were some of the highlights?
It's been really hard to pick a highlight. There was so much activity. Highlights for most have been that it was an alcohol-free event and really safe, so I think that's why we trebled in numbers. A lot of parents saw what a great event it was last year, so this year youth were allowed to come on their own, and they had a lot of fun, so that was really good. So many highlights really. The music was top-notch.
All day was just fantastic, and
really hard to pick anything in particular, but some of our local performers, outstanding. I mean, we had Fletcher Oxford there. I think he got the fright of his life when the girls did the scream run at the stage. It was gorgeous.
That's cute.
Yeah, so no, it was all good. There wasn't anything in particular. The whole day was a highlight.
Denny, what's on at the Creative Tauranga Gallery this month?
Oh, we've got a very interesting exhibition showing this month. It's Ka Hoki Mai Ngā Korora, The Little Blue Penguins Returned, and it's by sculptor Jill Gilliman. And what Jill was wanting to do was to show the penguin life, happening through the Rena disaster, but as she started sculpturing, she sort of made the penguins become alive, and they're actually really happy. Some of them have got clothes on, and they're gorgeous. And we've also got some film footage showing of the disaster, which has never been seen before. So it's a very interesting exhibition, and we've had heaps of people come in and really blown away by it. Yeah, it's beautiful.
So how is the year looking for 2013? What exciting things are coming up?
Well, right now we have got a big year, but we've got Tarnished Rocks and Divas for August 2013, and right now they've released their open designer section entries, so they're available online at Tarnished Rocks and Divas website. We've got the Jazz Festival coming up.
Easter. We've got the art fair coming up in March, and that's open to any artists that want to take a stall. We did it in 2011. It was hugely successful with 90 stalls out in the street. This year we're taking it into a car park building just so we don't have to worry about the weather.
Yeah.
And really nice atmosphere that will create. So anyone fundraising or connected with the arts can come and register at Creative Tauranga for a stall, and it's Sunday the 24th of March. And gosh, the rest of the year, it's all a bit of a blur. We've got the Arts Festival later in the year.
Yes.
There's always something going on.
Yeah.
So really just check out our website and you'll see what's going on, or like us on Facebook.
Yeah, and I'm sure I'll be we'll be talking about it as the year progresses with you guys.
And Tracy, how are the Harry McCleary sculptures coming along?
Oh, Harry McCleary. Well, I actually went and saw the finished sculptures, a couple of them at Christmas in Wellington, and they're just divine. They're amazing. So I think Tauranga and the rest of New Zealand are going to be blown away when they get here. So we're busy trying to finish the fundraising campaign. So anyone that wants to donate to the project, it is tax deductible. We're looking for, corporate sponsors, anyone that wants to get in behind the project, whether it be in schools or whatever you want to do to raise some money towards the project, get in touch with Creative Tauranga.
Now tell me about these beautiful paintings behind you.
I know, aren't they stunning? They've just come in actually. Josh Kufura, he is a artist that has actually got a piece in the Molly Morpeth exhibition over in Whakatane. So he's just come in, and there's Audrey Hepburn, Marilyn Monroe, beautiful bright colours. Tracy was thinking that she was trying to fit Marilyn in on one of her walls, but
I'd like to take her home.
She's got no wall space. Yeah, beautiful. They'll be here for another couple of weeks, so I'd really urge everyone to come and have a look at both exhibitions. It's actually really exciting because as our gallery curator Angela McKenzie is developing the gallery, we're starting to get quite diverse range of exhibitions, and eventually maybe hopefully having 3 at a time, so it's all looking very exciting this year.
Visit creativetauranga.org.nz to find out more about the creative scene. That is the news for today. We really want you to be involved, so like us on Facebook and let us know your views. If you have news including your own video and photos, go to our website and hit upload. Thanks for joining us. I will be back tomorrow night with more guests from in and around the regions. I'm Hilary Entwistle. Have a lovely evening.
This has been an Alpha Media production, a division of Television Media Group.
Supporting local content so you can see more of New Zealand on air.